Starlink internet service is now available in 32 countries around the world, the Elon Musk-owned company tweeted. Countries and regions listed on its map as available, including parts of Australia, Brazil, Chile, United States, Canada, and most of Europe, are eligible to receive there immediately. In today's video, we'll talk about Elon Musk's SpaceX's another big milestone. But before that, make sure you press that red subscribe button along with that tiny bell icon to get updated every time we post new videos. Let's get started. The Starlink service has grown steadily since it released from beta last year, with availability in 12 countries as of September 2021 and 25 countries as of February. The Starlink map shows areas marked available light blue, pending medium blue, and coming soon dark blue. The service has potential near global reach in latitudes below 60 degrees north, but availability is country by country. After years of development at SpaceX and after securing nearly $885.5 million in grants from the Federal Communications Commission in late 2020, Starlink picked up the pace in 2021. In January, after 3 years of successful launches, the project had exceeded 1,000 satellites placed in orbit. A year and dozens of successful launches later, Starlink has more than 2,000 functioning satellites in orbit and says it now offers service in 32 countries around the world, although the fledgling broadband provider still faces challenges. A backlog of potential customers waiting to receive equipment and get started the service. Starlink is not without controversy. Members of the scientific community have expressed concern about the impact of Starlink's low Earth orbit satellites on the visibility of the night sky. Meanwhile, satellite internet rivals including Viasat, HughesNet, and Amazon's Project Kuiper have also taken note of Starlink's push, prompting regulatory tussles and attempts to rein in Musk. SpaceX launched 53 Starlink satellites and landed the rocket on Saturday, May 14th. Its second such effort in less than 24 hours. A two-stage Falcon 9 rocket carrying 53 of SpaceX's Starlink internet satellites lifted off at 4:40 p.m. Saturday, Eastern Standard Time, 2040 GMT, from Cape Canaveral Space Force Station in Florida. The rocket's first stage returned to Earth and landed in the sea on SpaceX's solo read instructions drone about 8.5 minutes after liftoff. Saturday's launch was the second Starlink mission in as many days for SpaceX. A Falcon 9 launched 53 of the broadband spacecraft on May 13th from Vandenberg Space Force Base in California, and also successfully landed on a drone ship off Baja California. SpaceX has already launched more than 2,500 Starlink satellites so far, but plans to launch many more. The next generation version of the broadband mega constellation could eventually house up to 30,000 satellites, according to documents filed by SpaceX. Starlink service is currently only available in certain areas of the United States, Canada, and overseas, but the service now has more than 100,000 satellite terminals shipped to customers, and the coverage map will continue to grow as more and more satellites enter the constellation. Eventually, Starlink hopes to cover the entire planet with a usable, high-speed Wi-Fi signal. Starlink increased its prices in March to $110 per month from the original $99. The one-time hardware fee for the Starlink satellite dish has been increased from $499 to $599. The service, available since fall 2020, offers the promise of faster speeds and lower latency than other satellite providers. After a few years of launches, the company has amassed a constellation of more than 2,000 satellites in low Earth orbit. There's still a long way to go. Starlink will likely need at least 10,000 satellites in orbit before it can claim to offer full service to most of the world, and SpaceX has shown signs it wants up to 42,000 satellites in the constellation. Right now, that's only about 20% of the way, at best, with targeted coverage in regions between 45 and 53 degrees north latitude. So that's all for today's video. Let us know your views in the comment section below, and don't forget to like this video before leaving. Thanks for watching.